Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Shay, your local numerologist. Make sure you guys subscribe to my other YouTube, Queen Spread 1126. Alright, like, subscribe, share, whatever. So today we are doing our Heart's Desire Soul Urge number 9. Okay, so Heart's Desire Soul Urge is: what does your heart crave? What are your hopes, dreams, and wishes? For 9, we have philanthropy, idealism, help the human race. You guys have this desire to improve the world, right? And this is something that can make you pretty sensitive. And I also have approval. Some of you guys search for approval. So we're going to skip over that because you don't, you have to let go of people approving of you. But this idealistic life that you want to live, at least we can get you closer to helping the world and raising the vibrations here on Earth. All right, so soul urge number, heart desire number, is calculated by using the vowels in your name. Y is a vowel if it's used that way. So let's go ahead and see what is going on here. So our first card is your hidden desire. All right, we have the Fool. All right, second card is steps to achieve that. Wow, we have the Sun, and then how the desired outcome looks. All right, so for some reason I want to check the bottom. We have the Emperor here. Emperor can be kind of bossy, okay? So I do get that vibe here that with the Emperor on the bottom, I feel like you guys kind of want to be your own boss over your own life, which a lot of us do, but you do have this desire, as I said, to kind of like help the whole world out and, raise the vibrations on the earth. You want to go out and, help people with their life. 9 can be a very idealistic number. You can see things in ideals as opposed to what they really are. You feel what they should be or what they could be. All right. So with the Fool coming out first as hidden desires, I feel like you guys want to start over. You would like to be able to go where you want, help who you want, whenever, you feel like it. So it's also this vibe of being chained down, chained to a job, chained to, a house, chained to these people in your life. And you're seeing a lot of them as chains as opposed to, the kind of like the necessities. It's kind of like, it gives me like the Ten of Wands vibe, right? Because the Ten of Wands, it is about, responsibility and burdens, but these things are only burdens because you wanted them. You know what I'm saying? Like you wanted, like you needed a place to stay. You had to get into a house, but the burden is the rent. The burden is, hey, I have to work this job now every day so I can afford to live here type energy. All right, so let's go ahead and clarify the Fool, hidden desires, clarify the Fool for our Soul Urge 9. Okay, so we have the 9 of Pentacles. All right, we'll take that one too. And we have the Ace of Wands. So again, this is a vibe of I want to do what I want to do when I want to do it, right? And this isn't like, it doesn't make me feel any type of negative energy from you. It actually makes me feel like if you guys could go out into the world today and every homeless person you saw, you could give them a place to stay. That's what you would be doing with your life. It's kind of like you want the freedom, which is definitely very interesting to me. I feel like you guys want to go out into the world, travel, and really discover people. Okay, so there is this desire and this passion to get to know people and things outside of yourself, to learn how people of different origins, backgrounds, status, class, all of that, how they operate and how they go on about their day to day, and kind of, not to be funny, but kind of like blend in with them. Like, okay, what is it like to live this life? What is it like to live that life? Because you don't necessarily know what the best life is. And so it's kind of like you want to get to see that experience, see the world, right? Which I think a lot of philanthropy is about seeing the world and how you can help other people in different places and things. All right, so steps to achieve this, okay? So we have the sun. So the sun is success. The sun can also mean children. So what I'm getting right here is to move in this childlike energy, right? To keep your ideals, because that's part of who you are, seeing the world from a certain perspective, and seeing the best, right? Being like, okay, I know how I can fix this. Because one thing about 9 is that 9 as a number that applies to who you are, or people in general. When you apply 9 to yourself, it's about seeing the bigger picture. It's about looking at all of these moving parts and being like, okay, this is what will work best. But you have to continue to see things in a kind of in a childlike view, right? Because, like, you know how the saying goes, the more you know you don't know shit. And then those are just the facts. When you are in this childlike mindset, you are always willing to learn before placing judgment on something, before being like, hey, well, this is not supposed to work like this or that, or whatever the case may be. So let's clarify the sun. What are the steps here to achieve? Okay, so I'm getting link up with people who are like-minded. You guys have to find your people. Oh man, all these fucking cards came out. All right, we'll take them all. This is the sun card again. All right, I feel like Spirit is telling me to be careful, right? I saw Temperance and the Tower. So be careful, right? Because 19 is a karmic life path number, misuse of power, enrichment of self. And it could be the energy of you don't want to just do things because it's going to make you feel better, or just do things because it's best for you, and to the detriment of others. So what I'm getting here, and that's just a quick careful, because, as far as these steps go, it looks like you should move forward in the things that you want to do. Be the authority in your own life. The King of Spheres is a man that speaks truth, right? I mean, the king literally is a man. I'm not saying you're a man, but the King of Spheres is a man that speaks truth. So one, we have masculine energy. Masculine energy is the do energy, the achieve energy. And then we have the truth, right? The sword is about communication, and is about our mental status. So make sure that you are in a fundamental truth, right? You need foundations in your fundamental truth. You have to make sure that you have to have fundamental truths for yourself, right, in order to move forward. But you can't kind of hold on to those things like they're chains. If you see something that goes against something that you already, that you've always seen as fundamentally true, you have to learn how to let those things go. But it's hard to move through life without having a foundational set of rules. So you still want to have those rules. It's just sometimes it's okay to break your rules if you see that they're not working out. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Also, the connection that you have to people are very, very important. Celebrate with your people, right? I see emotional fulfillment, and I feel like this is something that you guys definitely need is some kind of partner in life. Now, this doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic partner. I just want to make that clear, all right? All the people that we love, all the soulmates that we have, we're not supposed to be having sex with them and, making families with them and things like that. But I definitely do see that if you find this partnership that is meant for you, then things are going to start moving quickly in the direction that you want it. And again, be an authority in your own life. What does that mean? That means that you can't be doing all of this shit that you don't want to do, right? Working for a job you hate. Look for a new job. Hanging out with family that's always gossiping and talking shit every time you're around them. Stop going over there. You get what I'm saying? I hope that makes sense. I'm not telling you to turn your life upside down. What I'm telling you is have more respect for your soul and what it means to be you, and the qualities that you hold high in life, continue to hold them. Don't let people shake you. So the last card we have is how the desired outcome will look. And we have this 9 here, which you are, right? You're 9. Philanthropy, humanitarian, somebody who is very aware of their emotions, how they feel, how other people feel, right? Okay, when we think of the word sensitive, sometimes we can think of, somebody that takes everything to heart and takes everything personal. But really, sensitivity is just like if you have sensitive skin, you're gonna feel things that other people don't feel. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean you're gonna break down crying if somebody touches you, but you're definitely going to know if they touch you too much. It might be a little bit irritating to you. So respect those sensitivities and don't allow other people to overstep their boundaries. The hermit likes to go off on his own and find his light. Find those things that make him feel bright inside. One thing that the hermit represents is solitude, right? So this card is how the desired outcome will look. Well, it'll look like you're okay with spending more time alone. You're okay with people not calling you on the phone and not checking up on you because you give what you have to give. And then when you have your own space and you have your own time to kind of like refill your own cup, then you can do that. All right. Whoa. The Hanged Man. Let's get another card here. And the 4 of Cups. I mean, all right. So the Hangman is about seeing things from another perspective. It is. I did 3, 6, and 9 today, and it's come out in all 3 of you guys' reading, right? So definitely a new perspective. You'll have a new perspective on what you should be removing yourself from. When I was shuffling, I saw the 8 of Cups. And 8 of Cups energy is all about walking away. Like, oh yeah, I put a lot into this and I really loved being here and all of that, but it's not working out for me. So I know that it's time for me to walk away. The 4 of Cups is about not including yourself in shit that you don't want to be in. And so you're going to learn or have a new perspective when you find your light, when you realize, hey, this is what I really want and I don't want this, so I'm going to stop participating in it, and you're not going to feel bad and you're not going to feel guilty about any of that. That's the place where you want to be. That's the place where you want to go, to where your life is yours and yours alone. It doesn't matter if you have a partner. It doesn't matter if you have kids. If something is making you miserable in life, you're not doing anybody any fucking favors by pushing your misery onto them, right? So in order to make sure you don't do that, you have to make sure that you're in an energy of not doing things that you don't want to do. I'm just gonna put it like that. Of course, we all have duties, but you can't have this long span of years of doing things that you don't want to do. It took me a long time. Last job that I had that I hated and I quit, I promised myself I would never stay at a job again long enough for me to hate it. Or, you know, when it starts that tumble down, like, ew, I hate coming to this place, it's time to get the hell out. You know, it's not time to wait another year or anything like that. But this could be with anything. This could be with family. This could be with, you know, where you live, your car, the people you hang out with. It could be with anything. So make sure that if something is making you miserable in life, that you are walking away from it. All right, that's all I have for my soul urge, heart desire 9s. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and share, and I will see you next time.